Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel, and thanks for logging on. If you enjoy these videos, do me a favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel right here at Watchbox Reviews. I would really appreciate it, and I promise to update daily. If you love this watch, you can see it and you can purchase it on our website, thewatchbox.com. Today, we're discussing a big boy. Launched at SIHH 2001, this is the Vacheron Constantin Royal Eagle Chronograph reference 49195 in stainless steel with a sensational blackened and ruthenium two-tone dial, applique white gold Arabic numerals, broadsword hands, and a tonneau case that looks back to the grand Vacheron wristwatches of the first quarter of the 20th century. It was designed as a more aggressive younger man's sports watch, and the timepiece perhaps bolder on the wrist and more distinctive even than what was then the contemporary first-generation overseas chronograph, and they are identically powered. It's a big one. On the wrist, 52.7 millimeters lug-to-lug. It's 36.5 millimeters along the axis that would conventionally be 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock, so crown side to opposite, not including crown or pushers. It's a slim watch, though, 13.1 millimeters thick with a sloped case flank. It will fit underneath the cuff, but I would say that the lower limit to wear this watch is probably a wrist of 15 centimeters circumference, because it does have impressive span. Now, the timepiece, all in stainless steel, features a substantial clasp and strap to match. The watch is handsome, and it recalls real Vacheron history to bring a style back from the grave. Franck Muller probably pioneered the tonneau style more than any other brand in the 90s, aided and abetted by the establishment of the Patek Philippe Gondolo collection in 93, but Vacheron saw it not as an anachronism, but as a forward-looking alternative to round watches for younger watch buyers, and that was the premise of the original Royal Eagle, which was later merged with the Malt collection to become Vacheron's tonneau case collection. So today, if you see this shape, think Malt. Back in 2001, Royal Eagle. It's a combination of satin and high polish. Dominated by the high polish, the lugs are strong, and that's probably the single design hallmark of Vacheron watches through the ages. The styles have changed, but Vacheron has always used handsome, even florid lug fashions, and you can see this one with a double step actually flares laterally away from center even as it ducks down around the case. The strap is substantial. Bolstered, it's a sort of dark maroon, matte alligator leather with a contrasting stitch. There's calfskin on the underside, and you can see it as a Vacheron factory strap. The deployant is a double deployant, polished interior. You can see the Maltese cross motif inside. You can see the Maltese cross motif again on the external clasp. It's a secure system, and it does reinforce the upscale intent of Vacheron. This was a watch with a high horology movement in a high horology case with dial to match. We may as well talk about the movement first, because a lot of folks are wondering what sits underneath that solid case back. Vacheron calls it the caliber 1137. I would call it a Frederic Piguet 1185. It's the same movement that was in the first and second generation Vacheron overseas chronograph, and it's the movement that's still in the AP Royal Oak chronograph. 37 joules automatic winding, 40-hour power reserve. It features both a vertical clutch and column wheel system, so the vertical clutch ensures that the chronograph engages smoothly without jump, and because of the vertical clutch with no additional play, no teeth meshing, you can leave it engaged full-time to have center seconds. Just ignore the minute register. You can run chronograph full-time with a vertical clutch. Now, the column wheel makes it crisp, so it has that satisfying tactile appeal of a traditionally engineered and hand-tuned column wheel chronograph. No cam or shuttle system here. It also features a quick-set system for the date, and Vacheron did make one modification to change the date from a single to a double digit, so that's their complication module at the head of affairs. 21,600 vibration per hour beat rate and a very efficient unidirectional winding system. It's a thin integrated chronograph movement adjusted in a chronometer like 5 positions. Very precise, and because it's thin, this watch is able to stay slim. The dial is beautiful and unconventional. A combination of white, gray, and black. It's an artful grayscale combination with sunken registers. The dominant registers are those for chronograph minutes and hours. You can see they have a different coloration as well as a different shape relative to constant seconds at 6 o'clock. And then you have those handsome white gold broadsword hands, which are faceted at their center for contrast, and you can see outboard stylish, almost late Art Nouveau Arabic numerals. I would say this is more than a passing nod to both Vacheron's own history and the success of the Franck Muller line during the 1990s. A handsome and unconventional Vacheron. It's a sporty watch. Just about the only thing you can say is that 30 meters water resistant. It's not an aquatic sports watch, but this could easily be your all-arounder. If you have a taste for finer things and you want to go Holy Trinity Swiss horology, but you want a watch that's everyday durable and useful in real steel, this may be your option. Everyone's gotten overseas. No one has a Royal Eagle. See it and own this one on the Watchbox. Vacheron Constantin Royal Eagle chronograph. You can see it is loomed at the four corners with fully loomed hour and minute hands.